I don't know, man. I mean, Ryan Williams might have a really good year this year.
Here we go.
He might be the best receiver in college football this year. All right, I'm just gonna let that know. He might be the best receiver in college football.
Back to the Social Club, where you know everybody's got a voice. Today I'm your host Serge, accompanied by my guy Jacob Hale. What's up, Hale?
What's going on, guys?
Welcome to Kansas City, brother.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you letting me in.
Absolutely.
I have to check in with you, so I appreciate that. Appreciate the protection.
Most definitely. Every time.
Yeah. I mean, I like Kansas City.
Honestly. Kansas City's great, man.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, I wouldn't be here for 3 years if it wasn't, you know?
It's a nice low-key city for sure.
Bingo.
Not a lot of people know about it, but
yeah, man.
It's got a great nightlife.
Great nightlife. A lot of good things to do. The people are great. The Chiefs are awesome. So, yeah, it's a great spot to be.
I don't know if I can agree with you on the Chiefs and everything, but
trying to slide that in there.
Yeah, everything else. Yeah.
but welcome back, guys. Appreciate you guys coming to the setup today. You know the deal. You know, get all the good stuff out the way first. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Every other social media platform you can think of. Just look up the Social Club. I promise you'll find us on there. Facebook, Twitter, X, if you want to call it that. We're still waiting for you in the Discord. And I say that with emphasis. Still waiting on you in the Discord, so hop in the Discord because we got good stuff going there for you too. But we can jump right into it, man. What are we going to be unpacking today, Hale?
Man, we're talking about college football early.
Yeah, man.
Very
college
early.
Football 26, baby. Yes, sir.
So as you guys know, the College Football 26, they came out with their cover photo, what's going to be on the case, and then, some gameplay and all that stuff, what they've done is new, and all that's great. The big reason why we're talking about it is that if anyone's been a part of this channel at any point in time, you probably noticed that there was a really, really big video that we had that kind of blew up. That made a lot of people angry. Jeremiah Smith's not even the best freshman receiver out there today, which is funny.
Not for him.
Ryan Williams. 1,000%.
No, pair stats right now.
No. Hey, like I said, I'll let the comments take care of you. So, I'm the guy. I did it. I said it. I thought Ryan Williams was better than Jeremiah Smith, and that offended a lot of people for a very long time. And they still let me know in the comments every now and again that I didn't know what I was talking about.
I still don't think you're welcome in the state of Ohio.
I don't. I think I lost all my privilege because it was literally only people from the state of Ohio that commented on everything. It was nasty, but I'm sure everyone's caught up on that. And I know a lot of people are dying to get my response on having the two players presented on the cover. So that's why I want to do it.
I want to actually tap into this a little bit because as soon as I saw the cover reveal, I immediately thought of this video from Hale because first of all, when he posted the video, I will say I didn't know it was being posted. This was him and Cam's take, and even Cam in the moment. Cam was like, "What?" I went back and watched the video, and I was like, "Listen, I see your point, but it might not be right." I'm like, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but obviously, the famous line, "I'll let the comments take care of you." Backfired just a little bit, but what I'm getting at here is what was so funny about this cover to me was that, lo and behold, Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams. Jeremiah Smith is in front of Ryan on the cover. How do you think that unpacks a bit?
Well, let's just cut to the chase. All right, let's not dance around the topic. People want to know, do I still believe that Ryan Williams is better than Jeremiah Smith? Well, I'm going to tell you, I have no evidence to suggest that Ryan Williams is better than Jeremiah Smith. So let's just get that out of the way. I got nothing. There's no way I can
He's
prove that.
owning it.
Yeah,
He's owning it, guys. This is special.
However,
oh boy,
what I will say is, I don't know, man. I mean, Ryan Williams might have a really good year this year.
Here we go.
He might be the best receiver in college football this year. All right, I'm just gonna let that know. He might be the best receiver in college football.
Listen. I'm here. Look, I'm hearing you. Ryan Williams is mad talented. He showed it last year. The kid is a display of a showcase on the field. He's a fun time to watch. But I can't agree with you, man. Jeremiah Smith is otherworldly. If that kid went to the draft, if he declared for the draft after the season, he'd go probably. I'll stand on it. He'd go number one. He would go number one. Ryan Williams, if he declared for the draft, he would go probably. He'd still go top 10, but I'd see him going like 5 or 6, something like that.
I don't know, man. I didn't agree with it whenever people were saying that the first time. What I will say, though, I'm definitely staying on top of this because you best believe if I can ever form the argument, I'm making the video. I'm going to let y'all know what I think about it. No, I mean, I got to give my props. Let me give my props to Jeremiah Smith. I mean, he blatantly proved me wrong. So,
and it was like right after that, too. He took off.
So I have to give him his credit on that. He blatantly proved me wrong. And I don't have a reason to necessarily dislike the guy.
Right.
Because I don't want to come off as that.
Right.
I already had my breakdown on why I thought Ryan Williams was better. Mm-hmm. I'll just say we'll just have to see this year.
True. It's a great season ahead.
Yeah, I mean both teams lost their starting QBs, so they got brand new QBs coming in.
Right.
Both of them are still in very hard conferences.
Very much
really
so.
Don't know.
Big Ten, SEC.
So Jeremiah Smith could be even better than he was last year, but in another sense, maybe he could take a step back because the QB play might not be as well. Same thing with Alabama. I mean, I don't know if you saw it, but Ryan Williams is working with Devontae Smith. Mm-hmm. So that combination duo, I mean, he's in good hands.
Very good
hands.
You're
working with Devontae Smith.
I'll give you that. Very good hands.
I'm expecting a lot of good things out of him. I'm expecting a better bounce back year out of Bama, too, because I feel like even though 4 losses is good for most college football teams.
That's terrible for Bama's program.
The Bama standard is not that good, especially that brutal loss to Michigan, the bowl game. So I think Alabama's going to have a bounce back year, and they have a QB that even thinks about throwing a medium or long
medium pass, right?
Yeah. Then Ryan Williams will definitely shine, but we're just gonna have to see.
We'll definitely have to see. It's gonna be a great season coming up, man. Like you said, especially for these two organizations, both having new heads at the QB position. It's definitely gonna be. I don't think the style of play will change as far as like the game plan behind them, because obviously you still got the same head coach you're running behind, but I do think that we're gonna see both of these players used in very different ways. I think Ryan, given, and these are all hypotheticals because I don't know either of these QBs that are coming under center for Bama or Ohio State. But I think what we saw them display last year under the talents of Jalen Milroe, why can't I think of his name?
Will Howard.
Will Howard, thank you. Yeah. Alan's going to kill me about that.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
But it's definitely going to be a different approach they see. So I'm excited to see what these guys show off this year. I think that both of them will still shine because they're not regular players by any means. They are definitely state of the art talent. But it'll be neat to see how they develop under a new QB and how that system unravels into the season because it's going to be a good one coming up.
I think the dynamics are interesting because for Jeremiah Smith, it's going to be his first year as a true receiver one.
Right.
Mika Ibuka got put in the draft, so he's gone. And I know they have another receiver phenomenon that's coming up. I don't remember the guy's name, but at this point, Jeremiah Smith's driving the boat in the QB room, so he's going to be the main focus on everyone's defense,
100%
for sure. So that's going to be interesting on how he responds to that. And then for Ryan Williams, on the other end, he was the true receiver one for Bama, but now he actually has a full year into the Alabama strength program, getting bigger, faster, stronger. Then, of course, now that he's a well-known name, having the likes of Devontae Smith sitting down and training with the guy and stuff. So I'm interested in, he was a freak raw talent, which is different than Jeremiah Smith, which was more of a complete talent, him being actual 6'4", 220, 230, right?
Right. 100%.
So I'm very interested on Ryan Williams because I think a lot of his ability is really based off of raw talent.
Right.
So I wonder how he's going to play now with actual time to build up muscle, strain, agility, practice, repetition and stuff, and see what that looks like on the field.
Yeah. I mean, it's not irregular for us to see a freshman pop off and go into their sophomore year and still still shake the stadium. I think that you're absolutely right. After a year under Bama strength program, Ryan Williams is going to come out a lot more refined. Because like you said, the raw talent's there. The kid showed that obviously with his talents last season. But seeing how that gets, chiseled a bit more, gets, they kind of build a system more around his strengths in that realm. It'll definitely be neat to see what they use him for. That said, Jeremiah Smith, I mean, I wish I knew the QB that was going under center for Ohio State, because that would at least help me get more of a visual. I haven't looked into it, I'll be honest, but I think Jeremiah Smith, he's just going to be a threat, bro. Like you said, he's going to be the main focus of every defense they play, and I think he'll still win those matchups just because of, he's got the raw talent as well too, but you can tell he's had a bit more time to get refined, get a bit more structured into his system and such too, just how he plays. So it'll be really neat to see how that impacts, Ohio State and their placement in the Big Ten, and then on the other side of it, Bama over in the SEC to see how they bounce back, because Bama's definitely got some work cut out for them after the 4-loss year, and that loss to Michigan was nasty.
Oh, it was bad. I was on Cam for that hard. That was a lot of fun. I got to roast Cam alive with that and Jalen Milroe, because I hate Jalen Milroe. With
and this is the funniest part about it. He hates Jalen Milroe. So like, you can't say he's a Bama fan when he says Ryan's better than Jeremiah. He just really believes it in his whole heart. At least he did. At least I think his mind's changed now, but. With that said, anytime is a good time to roast Cam, man. We love roasting Cam. That's the best part.
Yeah, listen, brother, I'm tired personally of getting cursed out, so let's all relax, all right? Bro, y'all gotta chill.
Y'all were brutal to my guy in the comments. I'm sitting here thumbing through the comments, looking through, and I'm like, okay, we're popping off. What are we at? 100,000 views, 120,000, 150,000. I'm like, oh my gosh. Going through these comments, man, I'm seeing they're calling him out of his name. There's death threats in there. I'm checking the DMs. People are talking about, I'll come to kill you right now. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I guess we didn't know it was that deep in Ohio. Bear with us. We're Missouri boys, but that's fine. Well, he's an Illinois boy, but he lives in Missouri now, so it is what it is.
Yeah, it was nasty work. I'm like, brother, that's it. Come on, man.
I was like, hey, maybe dial back a little bit.
I almost had to take a week off the pocket. They almost kicked me off. They almost kicked me off.
We had a discussion.
They almost kicked me off my own podcast. They almost told me to take a break.
We were like, we need to take a moment. Hale, can we chat?
We hired a crisis team.
How can we best navigate this crisis?
I had to figure that out. We got a good PR team. We're doing good now. We're talking about different things. So.
Oh, my God.
But I'm going to be on it. I'm going to tell you guys right now. If Jeremiah Smith has one bad game, I'm going to be on it. I'm going to be there.
He will.
I'm going to be there.
Knowing Hale, he'll have a video uploaded before the game is over. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that.
I'm taking all bets. Let's do it. I'm taking all bets. I'm on it.
But ultimately, guys, we got a big season coming up in college football. Obviously, we're going to have a lot of exciting content coming up to follow as well, too. Division winners, predictions, here, that, and the other, recap games, all that good jazz. I will say I will be doing a recap. Well, not a recap video. I'll be doing a follow-up video because I do want to talk about college football 26. I've got some thoughts that I need to share with you. We're about a month away from release day. Will I be buying the game? Will I not be buying the game? I guess you guys are just going to have to wait and see. But I will be following up with that here shortly for you, too. So stay tuned for that as well.
Yeah, well, other than that, appreciate you guys stopping by, listening to us, being around, and comment down below. Who do you think is going to have a better season, Jeremiah Smith or Ryan Williams? And please don't just give the name. I want to actually hear your reason why, because I do want the smoke in this, and I'm willing to argue with you about it based off of what I see. And also, it's preseason. Let's have a little bit of fun before the real stuff happens. But I'm going to be on it. You stick around, subscribe, like, follow, everything like that, because I'm gonna be around. That might be a thing. I might give a week to week on just those two players. Like I'm gonna just sit there and be like, yeah, Ryan Williams.
We're gonna lose our followers now.
5 receptions, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. All right, I'm definitely doing that. That's definitely gonna happen. So if you guys want to stick around for that, definitely stick around with us, subscribe and everything. But other than that. Think we're good here?
Absolutely, guys. Thanks for tapping in for another episode. It's been fun.
Peace.
Deuces.